Welcome to Pagan Crafting. In today's video, we're stepping into sacred creation, crafting Ancestor Divination stones. Each one holds memory, magic, and meaning. We'll blend earth and spirit together, infusing each stone with glyphs and intention to honor the ones who walked before us. In this video, I will show you how I created the glyphs and how to use them in various ways with divination methods. So light your candle, pour a cup of something warm, and join me at the work table. This is where art and ancestry will meet today. Today we're going to start off with some simple river stones. River stones hold powerful energy. I am going to be using some fall colors in this method here, and I decided to go with copper. So I painted all my stones this warm, beautiful penny copper color. For today's PDF downloads, we have 4 pages. 2 of them with some pretty background for your Ancestor Divination stone prompts. These prompts are help you to design the glyphs that are inspired by ancestral energy, connection, and remembrance. You can pick the symbols, sigils, or simple line drawings or letters to match your intent and infuse them to each stone. There are many different prompts that will cover a wide variety of inspiration for when you're doing your divination. Now this part here is where you're going to draw in your glyphs that'll match your divination stone prompt. So I've not only made you a little thing for your grimoire, but also something that you could fold up and add to your bag of divination stones, and then you know which one is which. And we're going to go over later how to use these stones. Stick with me. So let's go over our different prompts. So our first one is connection across time to bridge your energy with your ancestors. I wound up doing these prompts with my Patreon members first. And this happens on every Sunday, the first Sunday of the month. We get together, we do crafts, we hang out, we do spells. This one we did the Ancestor Divination stones. And this time we worked with Sarah C. from Full Circle Healing Teas and Tarot. She's one of my Patreon members and besties. And we came up with these prompts together. So you could use whatever prompts you want. I'm just going to show you the ones that we had used and why. Maybe it'll inspire you for yours, or you would help think of things that could mean something different to you, and that's totally cool. So our next one is lineage blessing, symbolizing pride, strength from your ancestor roots. We use the Leo symbol because Leo is symbol of the lion, which represents pride, strength, and courage coming in. So we thought we'd use that one. Our next one is guidance of the departed for receiving wisdom or signs from loved ones. And Sarah came up with this cute little, I ran out of room, of this owl. Ooh, 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 he's so cute. And then protection of the bloodline, honoring our ancestral relationship. Now, we did use a blood drop, 2 drops. Healing generational wounds to bring peace to past and present. And this one was a cool, it's stitches because you're healing, you're mending, you're sewing up old wounds. Sarah came up with that one. I thought that was super cool. Now, this one could be different depending on your cultural influence and where you're from. This one is remembrance and honor, keeping memories alive in your space. For some reason, for me, that I think of veterans. I think of our ancestors, our veterans, our warriors, and I think of the poppy because I'm from Canada. So we use the poppies from Flanders Fields to honor, and we wear them on Veterans Day, Remembrance Day. So I'm going to choose the poppy. Now, my friend Sarah, she's from South Carolina. She's from the US of A. And she went with the Purple Heart, because that's the highest honor that a soldier can achieve. So she went with the heart with hers. So it again depends on what that would mean to you, depending on what you want to choose. So you don't have to use my prompts, they're just ideas. Our next one, courage of the ancients to carry their bravery and resilience through life. I chose this shield. Harvest and ancestral gifts for embracing inherited talents and strength. This is, simple, and it was a great idea. Sarah said, what about just a present? And I love the gifts that have been handed down to me. On my mother's side, we are very psychic, very talented, very spiritual people. And all of us have different gifts. All my aunties have beautiful, amazing gifts, to each their own. Some stronger than others, but each equally cool indeed. Our next one is peaceful passage to bless the spirits who have crossed over. We went with a candle. Just a simple drawing of a candle. Clarity of the past to receive an understanding of your roots and history. Roots. So we came up with the tree. And a little owl. Spirit communication to strengthen messages in dreams and divination. The pamphlet. Yes or no? Weaving the family trends for harmony and unity in your living family. We went with the web, the spider web. Legacy of growth, encouraging you to grow from their wisdom. Just rocked a cute little sprout. Starting out, growing out, passing on the legacy. Love beyond death for remembering beloved ancestors with tenderness. Now, Sarah already went with the heart for her veterans remembrance and honor, so she chose something different for hers. I can't recall at this moment, but I went with the heart with this one. An ancestral balance to release heavy ancestral burdens and restore light. This one here, Sarah came up with the scales, the balance. So I just did a simple glyph with my cat yodeling in the background. Yes. Come here, baby. And I went with the scales here. So we have our sigil prompts. Now we're going to make it easy. You can paint in black, or you could use an oil paint pen Sharpie. This one's in the oil-based. There is a blue band that says water-based. I would suggest oil-based. Or you could use another, just a simple Sharpie. Or you can get all fancy and take your time, and you could use a brush and paint this on as well. I'm going with the Sharpie because I have a nice point on that. Let's get started. Ancestor Divination stones are such a multi-dimensional magical tool. Now that you've accessed either memories or stories that resonate with each stone, making them even more unique and intimate, while I'm crafting my stones, I would love to teach you some different ways that you could use these divination stones. So here's some inspiration for you. I have about 10 ideas maybe I can play with off and on here. And let's go over the different ones here. So, ancestor memory casting The purpose behind this is to receive messages or insights from ancestors. These stones are perfect for this. How to hold your stones in the hands, focus on specific ancestor or lineage, or the stone. Those of you who are adopted, maybe you want to focus on the different stones that are created with different prompts and ask for guidance. Or you can toss the stones gently on a cloth or in a small circle, or like I did, you could use them in a bag and pull one stone at a time. You could also make a spirit altar grid. This is to create a sacred channel of remembrance and energy flow. You can arrange your stones in a circular or spiritual grid and your ancestor altar, adding photos, offerings, and candles between the stones. Now, the grid acts like a magical spiritual circuit, amplifying the connection during rituals, Samhain, and other ancestor communication. One of my favorites is dream connection. During your dream connection, you can receive ancestral messages through dreams. Place one or two of the stones, depending on which stone you wish to use, beneath your pillow or beside your bed with intention. Let my ancestors speak to me as I rest. Keep your dream journal beside your bed to record any signs, names, or messages upon waking. Another one is heirloom energy charging. To connect with the family heirlooms or mementos energetically. You can place the stones around the heirloom or the photos, forming in a circle, light and incense to burn copal resin, let's say, or frankincense, and let the smoke move through them. The stones will record ancestral energy, strengthening your bond with your heritage over time and with your stones. Divination pairing. Another way we could rock is to enhance tarot, oracle, or pendulum readings. You can draw a few stones before reading and place them beside your cards. These symbols and energies can clarify or amplify the messages from spirit. A stone representing protection falling behind reverse card may suggest maybe an ancestral shielding or warning from the spirits. So many different ways that you could use these stones. It's exciting. Elemental associations even. Assign each stone with an element, earth, air, fire, water, and incorporate those symbols or colors that reflect that element's qualities. Pair them together with each element. Another one is ancestral symbolization. Use symbols to represent different ancestral traditions or lineages like runes, sigils, or cultural motifs, so each stone honors a particular heritage or a cultural background. Chakra connections. Link each stone specific to the chakras, allowing the stones to carry energies related to healing, intuition, and grounding. Another cool one is seasonal influence, and that is to align the stones with different seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, and their associated energies like renewal, growth, transformation, and introspection. Another fun way is emotional themes, focusing on different emotional states such as courage, wisdom, love, protection, and let the stones reflect those energies. Astrological ties, you connect each stone to each planetary or zodiac sign influence, adding layers of cosmic meaning. Thank you for joining me in this moment of remembrance and creation. These stones aren't just tools for divination, they're bridges between the seen and unseen. Reminders of where we come from and who walks with us still. I hope this inspires you to craft your own way of connecting with your ancestors through art, through symbols, or simply through quiet reflection. If you enjoyed this sacred little project, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other witches who might feel the call of their lineage too. Until next time, may your magic be rooted in memory and guided by love. Happy crafting.